We are talking today about teens who self-mutilate, specifically by cutting, which is such a common thing these days. Hayden Mowry has done it. So has Lauren Waite. She is 19 years of age. Lauren's mother, Audrey, is here as well. And we are joined by Dr. Wendy Lader. She is an expert in the field. I want to go first, though, to our new young person on the panel. Lauren, how did this happen to you? Why did you start? When did you start?
I started my freshman year in high school. For me, it was a way to gain control of what I felt was a very out-of-control life. It was kind of like a defense mechanism in the sense that if I was in control of everything around me, then there's no possible way for me to get hurt. There's no possible way for me to be vulnerable in a situation. So no one else can hurt me, only I can hurt myself.
Was there a particular feeling that triggered this?
Well, I was having issues with my relationship with my dad, and I've always struggled with perfectionism. And for me, I felt that I wasn't good enough.
Was there an eating disorder here too?
Yes.
Those words, Dr. Lader, trigger my thinking about eating
Absolutely.
disorders. And they do go hand in hand very frequently, don't they? Cutting and eating disorders.
It's the most concomitant disorders. Eating disorders and self-injury often go together.
Why do you think in today, I mean, it seems like it's an increasingly severe symptom. Let's be clear, cutting is a symptom. It's not a disorder or a condition. Right. But it's a symptom that we're hearing about more and more, thus we're doing this show. Why today? Why is this happening?
You know, we have a lot of theories. We don't have great research on this. We're not even absolutely sure about the increase because this used to be diagnosed as suicide years ago, and so we don't have great statistics from early on. But anyone in the field and teachers will all tell you that this is a growing phenomenon. We suspect that actually the research at Cornell states that about 1 in 5 kids has attempted to self-injure at least once, and 75% of those have done it more than once. Why is this increasing? Why are kids doing it? I would look towards a sense of alienation and a sense of fragmentation. That our world is changing very rapidly. The internet is certainly a place where kids are going for mentoring, but it's the blind leading the blind often.
Dr. Lader, is it our families? It's the disruption in our family systems?
We have, I look towards when I was a kid, and that was a long time ago, but in the history of things...
How dare you, first of all? I don't feel like it was that long ago. It must have been longer for me, so I'm being traumatized today.
But in the history of things, it's a relatively short time. And divorce was very uncommon back then. And I'm not making a comment about divorce, except that lots of things come with divorce. There's fighting in the family. Kids have to live in 2 different households. Sometimes they have to deal with their parents dating other people.
Well, you said fragmentation, and to me, that's what kids that I deal with complain about when they come from a broken family. They feel broken and fragmented. Lauren, I'm going to go back to you. Do you think that YouTube has had an impact on the awareness of cutting, at least? Did it impact on you?
It definitely did. For me, the YouTube videos, I started looking them up just because I felt so alone. And looking them up and you see them and, you're trying to commend people for at least trying to get awareness out, but they show such graphic images that it was almost adding fuel to the fire.